Here is, who does all this stuff belong to now?
You mean now that Todd's back in town?
Yeah, because the son, this house, all belong to Todd Manning, not Victor Lord Jr.
Yeah, but Todd didn't file any papers challenging that. Not before Victor died. So Victor had legitimate title to all the property.
You think that's going to hold up in court?
Honestly, can't think of a precedent.
Well, it shouldn't. Todd is the one that inherited all of this, not Victor Lord.
That's only because Victor Sr. didn't know of Junior's existence. But my husband was just as much of an heir as Todd was.
You're saying that Victor is entitled to part of Todd's inheritance?
Listen, I never saw the original will, so I don't know what Victor was entitled to, but that is what I would argue.
You're going to argue it? You're actually going to argue
Let's
that?
Let's wait and hear what the will says, okay?
Okay.
That's probably Victor.
Okay, I want you to know that I did everything in my power to keep her from coming here.
Well, isn't this nice? Just one big, happy family.
Wait a minute. You saw John last night, too?
Yeah. After I left you, I went to Rhodey's.
Okay.
Well, I needed a place where I could just, clear my head. And when I got there, John was with Roxy, and they were talking about me.
So let me guess, you eavesdropped.
Like you wouldn't have done it.
Duh. Okay, so tell me, what did you hear at this random bar that just happens to be owned by your ex?
Roxy was pushing John about still having feelings for me, and then, he avoided the issue, and then she finally just asked him point blank, "Do you still love Natty?"
What'd he say?
No.
Is that why you said yes to Brody?
You daring me to hit you?
Do you know how many women would kill for this opportunity?
I can't count that high, but I'll pass.
Come on, I won't even feel it. This costume's pure foam.
Care, you hear me with Bree. Hitting is wrong.
No, wrong is finding your twin sister in bed with your fiancé and then having him tell you that you drove him to do it.
Shh, don't remind me.
You have an illness, Jessica, and he threw it in your face. So did Natalie. And if that's not enough to make you want to deck somebody, then think about this. Think about your sister in a wedding dress, walking down the aisle, vowing to love, cherish, and honor the man that you thought was going to be your husband.
What the hell are you doing here?
Shouldn't you be in jail?
I was released.
On whose authority?
An agency in our nation's capital. They saw to it that all the charges were dropped. Isn't that wonderful?
I confirmed it with Bo. God knows what she traded for her freedom, but it is legal.
I don't care if you've been awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. I don't want you in this house.
Don't make a scene, dear. Not today of all days. Not in front of the grandchildren. I know you, of course, but I have yet to meet this handsome lad. Jack? Dear, how about a kiss for your grandmother?
What are you talking about? I just read the note. It's not blank.
There's nothing on there.
What did Irene do?
My son is not going anywhere near you, lady.
And neither is my daughter. If you speak to either of them again, I'll get a restraining order against you.
Why? I love children. And children love treats, don't they? I brought some caramels just for them.
Yeah, I'm calling the police.
What for? I'm not breaking any laws.
Maybe we don't want you here.
I can see that. But the police will be quick to tell you that you can't bar a mother from the reading of her son's will. And neither can you.
10 seconds ago, this piece of paper had a bunch of threats on it. My mom sent it to me with my lunch. I swear to you, Star, I am not imagining things.
I can see there are some unresolved issues here,
You think?
but I would like you all to put aside your differences for now for the sake of the departed. May I begin?
Yes, let's get this over with.
I, Thomas Todd Manning,
Excuse me. What did you just say?
Todd is Victor's brother. Todd Manning is in jail right now, awaiting trial for Victor's murder.
I understand the confusion, ladies, but when the will was composed, the deceased's legal name was Thomas Todd Manning. So that name must be used for the purposes of this reading.
But the real Todd Manning is back now. So, does Victor, formerly known as Todd, does he even have the right to bequeath assets?
I think my brain is exploding.
So is mine, sweetheart, but we really need this question answered now.
If anyone takes exception to the provisions in the will, those issues can be sorted out in probate.
Okay then, proceed.
I, Thomas Todd Manning of Landview, Pennsylvania, being of sound mind,
What the? Did someone let a dog in here?
Who does it even belong to?
I don't know, but it just peed on my foot.
I know that dog.
That's...
David Vickers, what are you doing?